Hey there, CPO here, and today I'm going to give my honest review of the Bullettrain Safe Wallet. So they call this Wallet 2.0, and this is a Series 2 in Polar White. It was $49 from bullettrain.com, and it's for my iPhone 5S. I had been looking for an integrated wallet with my cell phone case, and I did a lot of research, and this is the one that really stood out to me. It is a little bit thicker than I expected it to be. As a matter of fact, here is how it compares to the case I was using previously. I know it doesn't look that much bigger on screen, but that hump on the back is noticeable. It's kind of like you have an extended battery or something like that. But in the end, it's pretty easy to get used to. So the Safe Wallet is essentially a wallet that's built into the back of your iPhone case. And it holds pretty much the basic necessities that you need to have with you when you're out and about, such as driver's license, a little bit of cash, maybe some insurance cards, and a credit card or two. And I find it works well even with just a single item, like here's just my driver's license. You can hear it clank around in there a little bit, but it doesn't come out. There are several iPhone wallet case alternatives that don't handle single items very well. They work okay if you have, 3 or 4 items, but just one will usually slip out. That's not the case with this one. It will hold as little as you want to put in there, or as much that will fit into that little capture area. And it positively clicks close, which is also nice. So some things I do like about it. I like this rubber surround that goes around the front. It gives it a little bit of grip. You can place it face down. It protects the screen. The mute-unmute button works fairly well. There's a trick to kind of getting your iPhone button inside there, and I'll show you that here in a second. I really like the volume rocker as opposed to the traditional separate buttons that you usually find on cases, and the power button works just as you would expect it to. It does feel plasticky, and I don't know how else to explain it, but it's plasticky texture. It's not really slippery, but it's not grippy. I kind of wish it had some more grip to it. But I had to get used to that plasticky feel, especially after having a very sleek aluminum feel or a rubbery feel. There's also a place to hide some cash inside, and I'll show you that here as well. But, I don't know about the texture, but it's okay. So the trick to getting your phone in is to make sure that that little button slider matches with your mute button whenever you insert it. So you kind of have to play with it a little bit as you get it in there, but once you get it into that groove, then the button works really well. If you don't get it into the groove, it's kind of hard to operate. And as you've probably noticed, it's that rubber surround along the front that actually holds the phone in and allows you to get it in and out, because it gives enough to be able to slip it in and out. But you can see here, the little flipper works okay once you get it in there. Camera has clear visibility, and then to pop it out, you just push it out from the back, and it comes out fairly easily. It's a really unique and neat design. I like it. So there's this little area here that's designed to hold some mad money, and if you're like me and you've got a big 5 spot that you want to tuck away for a rainy day, you can just fold that up. And it has to be pretty small. I actually tried just to tri-fold it once like that, and it was still too big. But you can fold it up small enough. Of course, this is a single bill of U.S. currency, but pretty much any currency will fit in there. And I would imagine you probably couldn't get more than 1 bill in there. It's going to be pretty tight. So, but once you get it in there, you just put your phone into the case as if you normally would. And then once you get it all tucked away, you'll find that your mad money is safe from not only your eyes, but anybody else's. It's completely hidden from view, which is a great way to forget it's there. That way you'll have it when you need it. And then to get your money out, you just have to remove your phone from the case. So let's take a look at the dimensions of this little compartment here. I'm just going to get some rough measurements with a digital caliper and just see how much thickness you can expect to fit in there. And it's looking like, after a couple of measurements, just under 5 millimeters, somewhere between 4 3/4 and 5 millimeters of depth. So you can use that as a guide if you need to figure out, if it's going to hold what you need it to. It looks to be about 16 millimeters thick overall. And then as far as the width, It's looking like it's going to be about 65 millimeters wide, and then lengthwise we're looking at about 130 millimeters. So the other thing is, one thing I don't like is it fits the stock charging cable just fine, the iPhone version, but aftermarket versions don't tend to want to fit in there. They tend to make those a little bit bigger, and it's frustrating, but it's not just a problem with this case, it's a problem with a lot of iPhone cases, especially the newer ones. So same thing with the headphone jack. You got to be careful to make sure that your stuff will fit. So that's it. Just wanted to go over that with you. I've been carrying it for a couple days and I like it, so I figured it's time to do a review and let you know what I think. Overall, I think it's a keeper. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.